I'll try to join.
Any caps lock or anything. Okay. Kind of. It dropped. Then after that finals, you have the whoever loses here going to compete for third place. But Rockstar and REEZUS would be our first set today. Before we do that, a little bit of recap on both players. On Stratagem Gauntlet itself, like I said, we've had Stratagem Gauntlet the previous season, and one of the current players, EXTINEX, has been we would say he's trying to defend his title as the best within the the game itself. Our second player here, Felix, who came in second, didn't make it, didn't qualify for the championship this time around. And as you can see, Broken Kira didn't show up for his own championship. So currently, the only person defending anything or any title right now is EXTINEX. Have ROCKSTARALFII and REEZUS both golden for the role. Who is going to move on to the next stage? We don't know, but that is what we are here to figure out. So coming back to our first match, Rock and REEZUS would soon begin their destiny. So yeah, let's go. I have spoken, and both players will be starting their match soon. At what level, I do not know, but we'll be seeing how they compete, how they play, and what decks they will be dropping. The decks they will be dropping. The spells, the combination of cards. You have to watch and see how well they use it. REEZUS is known for being more, should I call it, tricky. It is I remember his opponent who he faced, Lexi. Lexi gave Lexi the benefit of the doubt, took the positions quite quickly, and only for him to come back and do a turnaround, or should we call it remontada. Interesting because he allowed Lexi to get relaxed with his strategy of using, should I call, the poison, the spells. He was using spells mostly to deal damage to REEZUS in the first match, and everyone believed that REEZUS has both in game, and those from the community that tuned into the match itself. They all believed that REEZUS had lost that match, only for him to come back and even breaking other records too. So you would have this guy here facing Rockstar somebody who himself also is equally, should I call it, dangerous. I believe in his match against, permit me, I sometimes forget some of those things. So yeah, in his match against Bad, he also, how will I put it, it was just won the entire match with a 2-0 time. Are they ready? Are they in? They are in. So let's go. And we are at the beginning of the match. They have not reviewed their cards yet. Some people are watching from inside, and Rock is coming in. I do not trust this emoji from REEZUS at all. You know, he acting like he's scared or something. I do not trust it. And we'll be seeing who places the card first. I think they are trying to play this psychology. It's something that is common among these guys. You know, playing mind games with each other, trying to figure out who drops first. And well, REEZUS drops first. He drops in a death knight or a skeleton knight, and we are seeing all the way from rocks and a furnace. Yeah, so a knight and a furnace. Well, skeleton knight or king. Apologies, I don't know why I'm saying knight. Skeleton have REEZUS coming in with a Valkyrie, which was just cleared. REEZUS coming in with a Valkyrie, which was just cleared out with the furnace, and a out with the furnace, and a barbarian, and a boulder all the way from rock. But now the furnace has been countered by Pekka, and we have a Grublin by Pekka, and we have a Grublin tower all the way from ROCKSTARALFII, but it's been destroyed by the Pekka. The Pekkas take quite a large amount of elixir, so what is the strategy? I do not know, but we watching. Now they are in a 60 overtime. We do not know. So Electro Giants, I don't know if I got that card right. New to some of these things. Skeleton King has been dropped. Zappies again, and well, Furnace is coming alongside. No, free spell with the tornado spell. But now we have the Pekka coming in to stop the Giants from moving anywhere closer. And the Skeleton King has been countered by a Knight, a Barbarian. Oh, REEZUS seems very exposed right now, because he seems to be countered, but not much damage has happened to either towers. Zappies again, once again coming in. Is REEZUS going to do anything major? Well, you can see he has dropped a Goblin tower behind due to the ×2 elixir change. The furnace coming in. I think this is an evil furnace. Yeah, an E furnace is quite dangerous. Seem to be having connection issues, but we'll win it. Okay, so more damage is being received on the end of REEZUS, but the Valkyrie Knight keeps pulling back the Giant. Okay, now we have a Pekka and a Skeleton King going in, but the Valkyrie is being countered by the Knight. And then we have a Barbarian, although the Skeleton King has been wasted. Yeah, REEZUS doesn't seem to be on a good stage right now. This is what I'm seeing here. The boulder is coming in, and Bola. Why am I pronouncing this thing wrong? So yeah, Bola came in, and well, is dealing as much damage as possible to REEZUS tower. REEZUS seems to be on the back leg here. A lot of disadvantage, I must say. But the death spell, skeleton spell, is not working to his advantage either, and having to contain against this, I don't think REEZUS cards are beneficial at all. Not in any way. We have 35 seconds left. Who is going to come in with this? Again, this is Clash Royale. Anything can happen. As you can see, REEZUS is on the back line with the damage is facing here. How is he going to, sustain himself? Zappy is coming in, Archer's coming in, and he loses a tower. So first tower goes to ROCKSTARALFII, and they are currently selecting decks. Apologies for the symbol showing there. We're having connection issues once again. But now we have an Electro Spirit all the way from Rock, which dealt damage, although minute, 7-point damage to that a void spell all of a sudden in. We have an Hellhound being countered by Zappies. From the Zappies are being paid from Rock side. We have Royal Recruits also being dropped. Variants facing the Royal Recruits, but there's only just one side. And we have Royal Orgs coming in again all the way from Rockstar's side. Oh yeah, that's too much damage. That's way too much damage. I think we are going to see an early tower take from Rock. Is this going to be a clean sweep from Rockstar? We have the baby dragon damage, but that doesn't mean that we should ignore the fact that Rock himself, I said Rock, REEZUS, Rock himself has taken damage from REEZUS on both towers even. Although it seems Rock is taking out the distance with a goblin cage. So unfortunately the baby dragon was not able to do much. Or the dragon inferno was not able to do much. But now we have an Hellhound coming in, being countered again by Zappies. And I believe we have an ice. Oh, damage again. Well, although REEZUS has lost a tower, it seems he'll be recovering. Now we are on the 2 times elixir. Something new can come because both sides. Oh, Golden Knight. That's bad. That is bad. That is bad. Okay, spells in from REEZUS is going to help him. I do not know. But Hellhound's coming in from this side and it's going to be trapped. But no, the trap is not ignited from the earth. The Egg doesn't get the trap and is attacking one of REEZUS' tower. But will he be within 24 seconds? If Rock is able to hold out within the next few seconds, he able to maintain his position. And we are back again to watching Rock and REEZUS face each other. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but it seems REEZUS he wants to do what he did yesterday. His comeback strategy. Will he do it? Will he reach the finals? We do not know, but REEZUS' style of playing is quite unique. Is it a comeback he's aiming for? He's doing damage once again, and he has gone in with a skeleton barrier. Bowler coming in alongside a furnace. Is this bad for REEZUS? Yes, it is bad. Is receiving damage once to it yet. The furnace is dealing a lot of damage. A tower has been taken by Rock, and now we do not know. Is there an issue all the way from REEZUS? It seems that this is the time for him to respond. We have not gotten any response from REEZUS yet. I hope this is not what I'm thinking. Maybe a network issue. Yeah, this is looking like a net issue for REEZUS. This is bad. This is very bad. This is not something that can. Okay, a 3-star win from Rock. I'll be checking in on REEZUS now to know what is going on. This doesn't seem normal. Or maybe Rock or REEZUS threw the match. I do not know, but yeah, seemed like couldn't respond for a while there. Let's get in. Okay, it seems they've started again. Yes, I was right to suspect that something was wrong. That match has been cancelled, but this is the 3rd round of the match, and whoever wins this wins truth. So both players have started, and whatever happened seems to have been resolved. We're having an Inferno Dragon coming in alongside an Hellhound, a Ebola, and Electric Giant. Goblin Art coming in, but both sides seem to be receiving damage either way. A tornado spell from Rockstar, concentrating every one of them. Rockstar, concentrating every one of them there, but Rock seems to have been the one who received the most damage. And whatever was spawned in there has dealt its own damage also. But currently, REEZUS seems to be on the back line. As seen previously. Okay, Hellhound coming in all the way from Rock side itself. And we have a seems this time his strategy is more effort based. The void spell casted by REEZUS. Is he trying to deal as much damage as possible? I do not know, but one tower has been taken. By REEZUS, and would that be enough? Again, once again, I do not know. But again, similarly, another tower has been taken on his own side too, just with the difference of Rock having more damage on his King's tower. Furnace has been, is being contained. One more shot from the furnace is going to end this. With three different troops coming in all the way from this thing, Rock side. What is going to happen now? Rock's tower is also taking damage, more damage than REEZUS tower is also taking damage, more damage than Rock would take. And like opposed to what I said, the furnace has dealt a lot more damage to REEZUS side. The void spell was able to do something, but not enough. Yes, it seems REEZUS is going to take the back leg on his first match. Oh, I spoke early. I spoke early. Voice spells incoming. But right now, of course, REEZUS is in danger. Based on what you can see here. A lot of danger actually. So Glory and, well, Ultronsmith, the two people that confuse me. So I'm going to use the names I see on the the um the player's status. So Ultronsmith versus EXTINEX. Yeah, EXTINEX. Yeah. So they've dropped. In the first set. Skeleton King in away from EXTINEX. Bandit, Archer Queen, Bat Spell, Skeleton Barrel. Okay. Response time from both sides is at a stalemate right now. No side has given the other any damage. Who is going to be the first? I do not know. But oh, finally, Glory has received damage from Ultronsmith. Is Glory going to be able to this? This is the in-game item. Should do something about that. Sometime soon. So Aquin is coming in. Dealing damage. Still dealing damage. Ultronsmith is lacking any. Scratch from his own end. Let's go again. Yeah. EXTINEX is receiving a lot of damage right now against a Skeleton King. Finally, Ultronsmith has received damage on his own end also. But now we're having a barrel. Skeleton Barrel come down. And wow, Ultronsmith took a lot of damage. A lot more damage than you would expect. When return, neither side seems to be losing when it comes to their defense. So this is proving that Ultronsmith himself knows how to play defensive if he needs to. An earthquake spell on both sides. Interesting. If that's a minor, or I might be wrong. So far so good. There has been no response from Ultronsmith regarding this match, as he has been leading with damages, but for some reason he's always counting. Tesla is in place in the middle of the map. Car. and we'll be meeting ULTRONSMITH versus REEZUS for third place, and EXTINEX battling ROCKSTARALFII to hold on to his spot. Next time, see you later. Let's end the stream here. Thank you very much, everyone.